Hi Danielle, this is your personal reading that I'm getting around to do now. uh, Sorry for the delay, but here we go. You asked for a general reading, so I'll just get straight into it. I'll draw three runes, and what they signify is the first rune is situation, second rune is challenge, third rune is solution, or past, present, and future. And I will read according to what the runes tell me and what else I intuit as well. So for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, Danielle has agreed to post this for me to post this reading online. So I'll get straight into it and enjoy for those of you who are watching, and you'll be able to see how I do it for the first time. So I'm drawing out of my little rune bag here. Now, general readings, when people don't ask specific questions, usually pretty good. So it helps to ask a specific question of me, of the runes. But if you just want to know what the future's going to bring or what's to resolve something in the present, then it works just as well. But that's what I usually do, is get someone to ask a question of the universe, not to me directly. I don't even know what it is most of the time. So I'll get started on the first rune. And what have we got here? We have Perthro or Peros, which means luck. Haminya. Ooh. We have Kenaz, which means torch. And we have Wunyo, which means joy, safety, contentment. So, Perthro, Peros. So that means luck, and it's usually luck that's built collectively in a group. So when we are in a group having fun, it builds good energy, and that increases our luck. Our good energy coming our way, our haminya, which is the Old Norse word for luck. So if this is drawn in the situation rune as the first rune, as the present or past, what's leading to the present, it is. What's it signify? Okay, let me think. There's a lot coming for this one. So what I'm getting for you, Danielle, here is there's an energy of wanting to be with people. There's an energy of wanting to get out there more and do more with people, but not just with other people, but with special people, not just anyone. There's a definite energy here of not wanting to waste your time anymore on people that don't know your worth and that don't value you and don't value them. And that's the you don't value them. And that's the energy of this rune. If we're with people that don't value us, then there's no haminya that's possible. If we're with people we don't value them, and again, there's no haminya possible. And if there's neither of that energy there, it's definitely not possible. So this is telling me that for a while now, and you're starting to feel it, that's why it's come up. But so the situation has led you now to actually question what you want to do socially and who you want to actually spend your precious free time with and energy. When we spend it with people who don't appreciate us in whatever way, then we feel drained. We feel disappointment. It starts to deflate our self-value. And then our haminya just goes away, our luck. And when we waste energy like this, then it's a deficit to us, and it's very hard to get back, particularly if you continue to do it with these same people, and also in environments that don't suit you, that no longer serve you. When we go through life and we face significant hardships, we can go one of two ways. We can either evolve or we can devolve. Uh, you haven't devolved really, and you won't. I don't think so. But if you keep wasting your energy on these people and these situations, then you're going to go backwards. Well, you're already starting to feel it, actually. That's why this rune has come up, and that's why you're seeking this reading. So, really look at your values, look at what you want to do and who you want to do it with, where you feel comfortable, and start to actually value yourself better than you have. Because when you value yourself and you have boundaries up against specific behaviour from certain people that no longer resonate or never really did in the first place, then those sort of people are repelled because they feel that that energy is not compatible with them, or they can't feed off it, or they just can't break through. So when we start to actually take a step back and evaluate where we are in life and how we feel about ourselves and who we want to go on a journey with, then that energy will shift in the right direction, in the positive direction. Now I'll get to the next rune, which is the challenge, and then the rune after that, which is the solution. But that's where I feel you are now. And you're feeling a bit stuck. You're feeling a little bit like, where do I go? Who are these people I'm with? Why do I keep wasting my time and energy on them? And I know how that feels. I've been in that situation quite recently, actually. And if you don't take steps to address it, then it just gets worse, and you find yourself stagnating. So I hope that resonated, that part. And I'll get on to the next rune, which is Kenaz, which is the challenge. Wrong way. Challenge. And I don't think any of these runes came through inverted. Actually, Peroth did. That's why that had the negative slant on it. The other two actually in the upright position, if I recall correctly. So Kenaz, which symbolises torch, illumination, shining a light on the darkness. I drew this rune just half an hour ago when I did my regular daily YouTube reading, and talked about it quite extensively there. So this is coming up a lot for a lot of people in a lot of situations. And the challenge for people is actually facing your fears, looking into the shadows of yourself, your inner being, your personality, things that you don't particularly like about yourself, that you try and hide not only from others, but from yourself. You don't want to look at it. And there has been an energy where you've started to do that already. That's why it's come out in the upright position. And the gift that it will provide, because it is in the upright position, is that you have the courage to look at your shadows. You already have it. You're just looking for a way to actually start, and you're looking for perhaps a little bit of a push to do it. This is that push. This is that push to start looking, shining the light on those shadows. Not only your own shadows, but the shadows of other people that have been in your circle, going back to Peroth, that have not served you, have not really given you anything but grief. And shining a light on the darkness that they are trying to conceal things from you, shining a light on their darkness and revealing who they truly are, and then who you truly are. So there's a dual nature to this rune that I'm getting from this particular draw. And when you actually shine that light and overcome the fear of knowing the truth, because the truth can be pretty scary, once you overcome that fear, then this will be something that you do quite regularly. So I think this is one of the last steps for you to actually shine a light not only on the shadows of people that are around you and really reveal who they are, but also about who you are. There's been a lot of work happening in recent years for you to actually come to terms with who you actually truly are. And one of the last things that we can do to really conquer our own inner demons is to look at them, face them, and not try and scare them away, but do the exact opposite, embrace them. It's called shadow integration. And when we accept the darker aspects of ourselves and go, okay, well, that's part of me. It's not necessarily a part that rules me, but it's definitely a part of me. It forms who I am. And you become at ease with it. You become at ease with these shadows, that they no longer become shadows. They no longer are shadows. They become integrated into your light being. And when we do that, it's very liberating. Freedom. The freedom of being able to be exactly who you are 100% and not really give a shit who doesn't approve. That's true freedom, to be yourself 100%. And that's the challenge you're facing now. And when you actually overcome that challenge, you will get to a place where you feel very comfortable. And that, of course, leads into the next rune, which is Wunyo, which means comfort and joy. And this comes from looking at your shadows and looking at who you are, who you want to be, but also who you are exactly, rather than trying to deny what you are. Then the joy and contentment will come because you're actually comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with the shadows and you've integrated those shadows into your entire being. And when we are comfortable with who we are as a person, we can be comfortable anywhere and with anyone. We don't have to hang around anyone just for the sake of it. But when we're comfortable in ourselves and in our own essence, then we actually start to attract different people, and you start to see the true essence of other people, not just the bad part of them, but the good parts. You look at someone's essence because you feel your own essence. There may be someone in your circle that may piss you off at the moment, but when you actually come to terms with who you are and feel your own essence, then you may see something in them that you like. Alternatively, you may actually see things in other people that you don't like. And there's no real judgment of those people. It's just determining that they are perhaps not right for you and moving on from them. And that's fine. We have groups of friends that resonate for a certain time or come into our lives for a certain purpose. And then once that purpose is served, they're no longer required. It sounds a little bit harsh and like we're discarding people, but it's not like that at all. Life's not about accumulating friends just for the sake of it. And a lot of people that we meet along the path are not suitable for who we are meant to become later. They're lessons. Everyone is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. And when you actually come to terms with who you are and who other people may be, or who you determine they are through seeking your true essence and their true essence, then joy, comfort, safety is the result with yourself and around other people. And you will find that your environment will respond in kind. You will start to feel comfortable wherever you go. If you're not comfortable in your current situation, home situation, then you will actually make the decision to change that. Whether that means a big move, that sort of popped into my head. Maybe there's a move coming up. And if that's something you've been considering, then this is saying that, yes, that's a good idea. So if there is a move being considered, or you haven't considered a move, but it will result in the next few weeks, few months as a result of this new awareness of your true essence from this reading, then really explore it, because I feel it'll be a good thing. And I don't know if you have, I'm not sure if you're married, have family or anything, but if you do, then that's something that the whole family will consider, and it will be good for whoever is in your circle that you want to take with you. And is it a move to another place, another town? It possibly might be. I'm thinking, could be. Don't leave it. Yeah, don't leave it off the table. Consider that, because sometimes big moves, while scary, can pay off dividends, can pay off big time. A change of environment, once we're actually comfortable with ourselves, can be a huge boost to everything, to our lifestyle, to our family life and everything. However, do not use that as the tool to change, as the catalyst to change, because you need to change yourself first before moving, because wherever you go, if you've got issues, the issues will go with you. So you need to resolve what's happening now first before considering this move, if it's on the cards. What else am I getting from this? I will give you a reading for Wunyo, a meditation rather. Now, where did I see it? Yeah. So this is in this book, Runes Made Easy by Richard Lister. It has quite a lot of good meditations in here. So the Wunyo meditation. Set your timer for 3 minutes and draw or write Wunyo in your journal. Sit comfortably with your back straight, bring your hands to shoulder level with your elbows at your sides, palms facing each other. Point your index finger up and hold the other fingers down with your thumbs. So, what is it? Yeah, like that. So you're sitting there like that, and close your eyes. And start breathing. And bring Wunyo, the rune. I'll show it again. Bring that to your mind's eye, and then breathe in and out slowly and deeply with an O-shaped mouth. Like whatever's comfortable, whatever pace is comfortable. And after 3 minutes, journal anything that came up. And an affirmation to say with this is, I am everything I need. So I hope that resonated, Danielle. And for those of you who see this reading online, if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments. I hope that was beneficial. And there's 2 other readings coming up that I promised to do for people from one of my posts a week or so ago. I've got to check with them whether or not they want these posted publicly. So stay tuned. And Danielle, I shall see you soon. Bye.